Hi, Gary Core from cigaradvisor.com, and once again, we've got fan mail. This question comes from Marty Kasky, who wrote to us through Facebook. And he asks, if a cigar that's normally sweet and burns beautifully starts to get bitter about halfway through, is there a way to save it, or do you just have to toss it? It doesn't happen that often, but these are my regular go-to sticks. Well, let me tell you something about regular go-to sticks. I also like cigars that are kind of sweet in character, and if I notice that they're turning bitter, I usually slow down, try to take more time between your puffs. Sometimes we don't even notice that we're smoking the cigar fast. So the reason for this is, and when you smoke a cigar, of course, it's hot, so the heat makes the oils turn to tars, and these are bitter things that if you keep drawing on the cigar, they will get, into the smoke, and it's going to taste really crappy. So what you want to do is, general rule of thumb, take a puff on your cigar, put it down, or just hold it for about a minute or so. That's all it takes for it to keep at a certain temperature, and you'll always get a nice, even puff. Now, if taking your time between puffs doesn't help, the cigar's probably, funky. It's probably just not going to change, and you might as well toss it. Now, of course, you hate to do that, but I've noticed that with cigars that are my go-tos, even like the better brands, every so often you'll get a box where 2 or 3 are just not right. And I guess it shouldn't be that way, but it's the nature of, a handmade product, which cigars are. And even though the tobaccos are inspected and chosen carefully and stuff, somehow or another, when they get into 1 or 2 of the cigars, they just don't burn well, or they just don't taste well. So it's just something you have to learn to accept. But the main rule of thumb is, if you don't want to get a bitter smoke, always take your time between puffs. Sit back, enjoy, and relax your cigar. That's the way to smoke it.